welcome to another video with Cosmos with Bailey. I'm Bailey and I am a psychic medium and spiritual healer based in New Zealand. So today's video is going to be on something that came through to me. I don't feel like I'm the only person to pick this up, but maybe my perspective will be a little bit different to others. And it's just that. So as I was clearing a phantom program out of my energy field to do with a belief system that was wreaking havoc on my energy, shortly after that, the phantom matrix came through to me. And so I'm just going to speak a little bit on the phantom matrix and see what comes through. And yeah, because I myself am still a little bit like I understand where it's coming from, but I'm going to try and explain it as to why the matrix. I think I'm going to trigger a lot of people, but again, it's just a different insight on something. The phantom matrix is an idea or belief system. The matrix is a very ingrained belief system of enslavement. So that is very old world consciousness enslavement, because in many ways in the old world consciousness, in the old world era that we fell into at the fall of Atlantis, we fell into a type of consciousness that was cut off from the cosmos, but we weren't really cut off from the cosmos. We were just experiencing ourselves in a different state of awareness as a part of the cosmos. So we were never really cut off from the cosmos because we are experiencing our soul energies in a different realm of energy. So why, and this idea of the matrix, but what is the phantom matrix? Because almost like I'm seeing it as this floating mirage. It's coming through to me as like this floating mirage that is something that if enough people believe in it, it gets created. So that's the same with a lot of things. If enough people believe in something, it gets created. And then there is a massive belief system that is created around it. And many different people, but what is the phantom? The phantom matrix is a bit of an illusion. The phantom matrix, hold on a minute. Where the phantom matrix is a conglomerate of energy that doesn't really exist. I mean, it's energy, but it holds nothing in it. Like, as I'm seeing it, as I'm speaking, it's literally just this thing of energy with nothing in it. It's different from the false ascension grid. When I saw the false ascension grid, it was very, very computerized and technological. And that's how you get people talking about the earth, that is a stimulation. This world is a computer, and we can do this and that, and source is a computer. That is very, very that false ascension grid. And then we have the phantom matrix, which is literally just this idea that's floating in the ethers, in the lower realm ethers. It's almost like the same thing. You can just click into the idea that you're enslaved. I'm not denying the feelings of enslavement either. I'm very, very aware that many people are experiencing themselves in a way that is quite like being enslaved. So I'm not denying very real world experiences that happen and how we feel and experience them on the earth. I am not here to deny our experiences on the earth, and I'm not here to cover them with spiritual ideology that sort of negates the feeling. However, with the phantom matrix, it's like all I'm seeing is this blob of an illusion floating around. And it's not something that is actually, what is it? What is the phantom? Like, it's like the idea of the matrix, the phantom matrix is just that it's a phantom program. It's as simple as that, that the idea of the matrix or the phantom matrix, it is literally a phantom program. It's a program like any type of belief system. If you believe it enough, it becomes a reality. Just like you would experience childhood trauma or something, and you believe that everything's your fault because you constantly got yelled at or stuff like that. So you have this really ingrained belief system that this is how it is. And so that is like the phantom matrix, much like the idea of ascension. Does it exist? I don't know. I don't think so, not from what's come through to me and a few other people. It's a very, if enough people cotton on to it, it creates its own reality. And this is how, again, reality, a phantom matrix, ascension grid, it can create its own reality on the earth. And I feel like this is how you get so many vastly different channels and spiritual information and like groupings of people that don't resonate with each other, because people literally take something like the ascension as truth, or people take the matrix as truth. So this is my truth, and you know, this is happening on the earth. And if you don't align with this, then psychic attack. I've seen that happen quite often, where people will use the idea of psychic attack to cover up the fact that their ego is really triggered or that they've been called out. I'm not denying psychic attack, because lower astral realm, but you can overcome and transcend out of those realms when you have the understanding and tools to know that there's really nothing to fear. So if you are constantly, phantom matrix, if you are constantly feeling like you are under attack and it's the matrix, I would deeply question if that's your ego. I would also deeply question where that feeling is coming from. Have you cleared your inner childhood trauma? Are you using the idea of a matrix to cover up the fact that maybe you're not coming from the highest integrity? Are you using the matrix, a phantom matrix? Are you using the idea of the matrix so you don't have to take accountability and responsibility for yourself? It's a phantom. It's a phantom idea that doesn't really exist. And while I am very, very aware of the third dimensional grid experience, you can choose to leave that and transcend out of it through bringing down more of your soul light and clearing out your physical vessel. No one is enslaving you. Yeah, and so when I say that, I'm very aware that many, many different souls are having a very, very different, vastly experience on this earth. And it is not for me to say to someone, yeah, I would take my words with a grain of salt if you're listening. I'm not here to, again, cover up very real experiences on the earth that create a lot of hurt and pain. So, yeah, that's just it. That's all it. It is a phantom program that is a belief. And if you believe in it enough, you become a part of it. And you also go looking for information that further validates your idea of the matrix. But I would, it's a phantom matrix. So anyone that teaches or claims to be coming from matrix, or, you know, it's a matrix, this is why I'm attacked, psychic attack, it's most likely coming from their own ego. Or they're attached to the false ascension grid. Again, I'm not saying there is no such thing as psychic attack, but you can transcend and grow in a lot of wisdom and discernment through your foray in the cosmos while experiencing duality here. Okay, so what else? The phantom matrix. That's it. It's just a phantom. It's a phantom idea that's floating in the ethers. And as I said, if there's enough people that are resonating with that idea and connecting to it, it becomes its own entity and idea form. And so you're going to resonate with other people who are on the same belief system as you. Same with the false ascension grid. I did not understand it whatsoever. And it took me a while to figure out what was actually going on. Same with the matrix. I was like, hold on a minute. Yeah, and it's actually all to do with your inner workings as to why you're maybe feeling a certain way. And using the idea of the matrix as to why you can't transcend and evolve out of your current state is a little bit of neglect of yourself and your soul journey. And also you are willingly allowing yourself to not open up to more of your soul light because you firmly believe that you can't do it. And so you're going to miss out on bringing in more of your soul light, having more joy, abundance, and happiness, feeling more connected to the cosmos, feeling more connected to your team. There's an abundance of stuff that can happen if you just sort of choose to believe in something that's just a phantom. Yeah, and that's just what it is. It's a belief system. Yeah, and there are different realms of consciousness on the earth, and at any moment, yeah, you could move out of it if you choose to. There are many many ways in which you could transcend the idea of the matrix. I've also got another video on the matrix and why you can transcend out of those feelings and how you would do it via embodying more expressions of higher masculine and feminine and more soul maturity and more embodiment. The more maturity you have in your vessel, the more unlikely you are to jump onto spiritual ideology and belief systems that are coming from just not. It's like the phantom matrix isn't even connected into anything. It's just literally this phantom idea. As I keep saying it, literally is just like this phantom idea. And we have moved into a new era of evolution. And at some point, we have to let go of these ideas and start taking full accountability and responsibility for our soul journeys here. And stop blaming it on some type of external circumstance. It's all you. You've got to decide what you would like to do. Anything else? Excuse me. Yeah, that feels like it. Yeah, I mean, it's really up to you and what you're choosing to believe in. And moving into those higher realms that are open now. We can, the higher cosmos, but again, if you are connected into something like the phantom matrix or the false ascension grid, you're going to firmly believe, and that's okay, that's your choice, that you can't transcend out of these energies and that you are going to be trapped. And then you're going to not enjoy your earth life. At the same time, challenge and awakenings and dark nights of the souls are very necessary for soul evolution. You can't really run from pain. We all feel pain and loss and hurt. Yeah. Okay. Oh no, there's just one more thing. And we don't want you to sort of lose the purpose as to why you're here and why you're experiencing yourself. You don't want to live out your entire life believing in something that is just not really happening, and you're not going to enjoy your physical vessel. You're not going to be able to have like really expansive experiences with your soul. You're not going to be able to learn new skills and abilities or bring down past life gifts and abilities to enjoy yourself in the here and now. Because of things with the phantom matrix and the false ascension grid is that you are constantly looking outside of yourself to blame, or I can't do this because of the ascension. I can't do this because the matrix is attacking me, or I'm getting psychically attacked all the time. If you're feeling that way, like as I said, there are things that happen. And there is a lot of density and stuff gets created, but also you have the choice to mature out of it and become more self-responsible and embodied with your energies. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to leave it at that. Thank you very much for watching.